I had owned this ranch for nearly 30 years, and I knew every inch of it by heart. So when I noticed a massive mansion standing on the far ridge, I realized something was terribly wrong. I compared my original land survey with the property lines. The mansion appeared to sit well inside my recorded ranch boundary. The paperwork matched what my grandfather had left me decades ago. Every document pointed to the same conclusion. The land belonged to my family. I decided to see the property for myself. The closer I got, the more obvious it became that someone had built an entire luxury estate where it never should have been. The neighborhood looked brand new, polished, and expensive. Nothing about it matched the history of the old ranch I had inherited. One house stood above all the others. It was larger, grander, and positioned directly on the section of land my survey identified as mine. A local resident casually mentioned that the mansion belonged to the HOA President. Suddenly, the entire situation made much more sense. Hidden beneath decorative landscaping, I found one of the original survey markers. It was still exactly where the county records said it should be. Instead of making accusations, I contacted a property attorney. We agreed that the evidence needed to be verified before taking any legal action. After reviewing every document, my attorney filed a case. The truth would now be decided through the legal process. The first hearing began quietly. Both sides presented their opening arguments, but the judge wanted verified evidence before making any decisions. The court ordered an independent survey. Every property corner would now be measured using modern equipment and official county records. One by one, the original survey markers were located. Their positions matched the historic property records with remarkable accuracy. Historical maps revealed how the land had been divided years earlier. Every document pointed to the same original property boundary. Our attorney organized every piece of evidence into a clear timeline. Instead of assumptions, we relied entirely on verified facts. Across town, the HOA president prepared his own defense. His legal team argued that the property had been developed in good faith. The licensed surveyor explained every measurement step by step. His testimony helped the court understand exactly where the legal boundary existed. The judge spent considerable time reviewing the records. Every page added another piece to the complete picture. After the hearing ended, we knew the process would take time. All we could do now was wait for the court's decision. When the court reconvened, the judge announced that the evidence clearly established the original property boundary. The legal ownership of the disputed land would be restored according to the verified records. The official court order arrived a few days later. After months of careful review, the disputed land was legally confirmed as part of my family's ranch. County officials returned to mark the property lines exactly as the court had ordered. Every boundary was measured again to ensure complete accuracy. With every new marker, the legal boundaries became impossible to dispute. The evidence now existed both on paper and on the ground. The HOA president reviewed the court's decision with his attorneys. Although disappointed, everyone understood that the ruling was final. For the first time in months, I walked the land knowing the records had finally been set straight. My family's ranch was protected once again. Looking across the valley, I realized this case had never been about a mansion. It was about preserving property rights through patience and proper legal channels. I carefully filed every updated document away. Good records had protected our ranch once before, and they would continue to protect it for generations. Life soon returned to normal. I focused once again on the work that had always mattered most, taking care of the ranch. Some victories are measured by money. Others are measured by protecting the legacy your family worked a lifetime to build. In the end, the court didn't create a new owner. It simply recognized a rightful one. And sometimes, the strongest victory comes from letting the truth speak through the law. If you enjoyed this HOA story, don't forget to thumbs up, subscribe bell, and turn on notifications so you never miss our next story. Also, tell us in the comments where you're watching from. We'd love to hear from you.